Thanks for listening to BYU-Idaho Radio. These are your evening headlines for Wednesday, the 25th of September, 2024. I'm Kalen Wills. Today is National Comic Book Day. Find out how you can celebrate with Ella Zeigler.
Happy National Comic Book Day. Today honors the art, artists, and stories of comic books. To help us celebrate, comic book artist and Blackfoot native Adrian Ropp has 5 ways you can celebrate National Comic Book Day in Idaho. 1. Share a hero with someone.
Everybody has someone in their life that could use another hero. And I think the best way you can support National Comic Book Day is either go to a bookstore and find a comic book collection that looks interesting, buy it for someone you love, or go to the library and do the same thing.
2. Support local comic book stores like Inner Circle Comics and Games in Idaho Falls or Captain Bangle's Comic Cove in Pocatello.
Sometimes the comic book stores are struggling these days. If you live near a comic book store, search on Google and find if you live by a comic book store. If you live by a comic book store, go pick up a few comics. Support the local store.
3. Ask for recommendations.
I guarantee you, if you go to that store, they will have some really good recommendations on what you should read. There's something for everybody's age.
4. Read a comic and learn what it means to be a hero in the community.
What makes them a hero isn't putting on a costume. It's how they act when they're not in costume. And the way that I'd relate that to us is, how do you act when nobody's watching you? Do you do the right thing, or when nobody's watching, is that when you do bad things?
And 5. Attend a comic convention like the Gem State Comic Con in Boise, FanX in Salt Lake, or the Free Boise Comic Arts Festival happening from today until the weekend.
There's going to be professional comic book artists like myself there that are going to have their work there for you to purchase and read, and they'll sign the books for you, and you can talk to them about the process. And it's a really good way to interact with the creative people that have made these amazing stories.
For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Ella Zeigler.
The Marshall Public Library is starting a new teen book club. EastIdahoNews.com reports the Marshall Public Library will host a Young Readers' Choice Award book club. The Pacific Northwest Library Association's Young Readers' Choice Award receives nominations for books from different genres throughout the Pacific Northwest. Members of the book club will read a different book from the list of nominees and meet to discuss it. Members are also free to choose which months they will participate. There will also be a banquet in March to celebrate the book club. The book club is open for those in 6th grade all the way to 18 years old. For more information and to join the book club, log on to marshallpl.org/teens. More quagga mussels have been found in the Snake River. Idaho State Department of Agriculture officials detected the mussels near Twin Falls. More specifically, the invasive species were found in Pillar Falls, Shoshone Falls Pool, and the Twin Falls Reservoir. Fully developed quagga mussels can wreak havoc on any solid surface like boat hulls, pipes, and docks, causing changes to water quality and the ecosystem. This year, the Idaho legislature approved $6.6 million to fight invasive species in Idaho waterways. To do your part to avoid the spread of quagga mussels, make sure to clean, drain, and dry all watercrafts after each use. A big thank you for ending your day with BYU-Idaho Radio. These have been your evening headlines for Wednesday, the 25th of September, 2024. We've got more great content for you anytime you want it. Just search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast app. You can also ask your smart speaker to play KBYI 94.3 FM. Be informed, be inspired. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Kalen Wills.